you had the last laugh, now you know this can't be true. Even though the sun shines down upon you now, sometimes you must feel blue. You make the best of each new day, you try not to be sad. Even though the sky falls down upon you, call it midnight feeling bad. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. The road to love is littered by the bones of other ones who by the magic of the moment were mysteriously undone. You try to understand it, but you never seem to find any kind of freedom. Coming clean is just another state of mind. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. So take the best of all that's left. You know this cannot last. Even though your mother was your maker, from her apron strings you pass. Just think about the fool who by his virtue can be found in a most unusual situation, playing jester to the clown. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down at the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the the witch of November comes stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know you." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have groped deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. And the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. I think you had somebody waiting outside in the rain to take you away. You got places to go, you got people to see, still I'm gonna miss you. But anyway, I wish you good spaces in the faraway places you go. If it rains or it snows, may it be safe and warm and never grow old. And if you need somebody sometime, you know I will always be there. I'll do it although I'm not supposed to care. I'll give you the keys to my flying machine if you like. I will show you the light, and when you call, I'm gonna come to you. And when you find someone who loves you, I'll know you would treat me the same. Just lie there, you're not supposed to care. I think you had somebody waiting outside in the rain to take you away. That's some kind of a game. Still I'm glad it came down to the final round. But anyway, if you think you need someone who needs you, you know I will always be there. I'll do it although I'm not supposed to care. I'll do it although I'm not supposed to care. very good man, 'cause he played till the break of dawn. He ups and downs about 4 more rounds, and he stayed till the crowd went home. It seemed to me like he never could be like anything I'd ever seen before. He stepped from the stage with his axe in his hand, and he run through the backstage door. I do it again, he said, I do it again, I do it again. A one-man band on a one-night stand is a one-man band should be. They cried for more, he replied, why sure, and he played one just for free. I remember when best friends were jealous lovers, lying warm asleep beneath the covers, dreaming of belonging to each other. And so we tried, never too close, never too near, dying in time. So we cried, but that is alright, we meant no one no harm. I remember when best friends were not mistaken, long before that freedom was forsaken. Learning about all the good things in the world worth believing. And so we tried, never too close, never too near, dying in time. And so we cried, but that is alright, we meant no one no harm. I remember when jealous lovers would stick together, when the days were warm and the nights more tender, when the bonds of truth were not made to measure. And so we tried, never too close, never too near, dying in time. And so we cried, but that is alright, we meant no one no harm. Try as you will, following dreams never fulfilled. And so we cried, but that is alright, we meant no one no harm. us now to the sound of 1,000 guns. We'd storm the gates of hell itself to the tune of a single drum. Where are the girls of the neighborhood bars whose loves were lost at sea? In the hills of France and on German soil, from Saigon to Wounded Knee, who come from long lines of soldiers whose duty was fulfilled in the words of the warrior's will and protocol. Where are the boys in their coats of blue who flew when their eyes were blind? Was God in town for the Roman games? Was he there when the deals were signed? Who are the kings in their coats of mail who rode by the cross to die? They all go down into worthiness. Is it wrong for a king to cry? And who are these ones who would have us know, whose presence is concealed, whose nature is revealed in a time bomb? Last of all, you old sea dogs who travel after whale, yet storm the gates of hell itself for a taste of a mermaid's tale. Who come from long lines of skippers whose duty was fulfilled in the words of the warrior's will and protocol. Go first in the world, go forth with your fears. Remember, a price must be paid. Be always too soon, be never too fast. At the time when all bets must be laid, beware of the darkness, be kind to your children. Remember the woman who waits, and the house you live in will never fall down if you pity the stranger who stands at your gate. When you're caught by the gale and you're full under sail, beware of the dangers below. And the song that you sing, you should not be too sad, and be sure not to sing it too slow. You come in the face of all common disgraces and know what they're doing it for. And the house you live in will never fall down if you pity the stranger who stands at your door. When you're out on feeling quite lost, consider the burden of fame. And he who is wise will not criticize when other men fail at the game. Beware of strange faces in dark, dingy places. Be careful while bending the law. And the house you live in will never fall down if you pity the stranger who stands at your door. When you're down in the dumps and not ready to deal, decide what it is that you need. Is it money or love? Is it learning to live? Or is it the mouth you must feed? Be known as a man who will always be candid on questions that do not relate. And the house you live in will never fall down if you pity the stranger who stands at the gate. And the house you live in will never fall down if you pity the stranger who stands at the gate. Where the road runs down by the butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream, do tell at the noonday bell it's time for a summertime dream. In a lunch pail town in a one-horse way, you can live like king and queen. Let's steal away in the noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. Birds in all creation will be twittering in the trees, and down below's the pond I know you can swim in it if you please. And if you come around when the mill shuts down, you can see what chivalry means. Steal away in the noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. On a trip on down to Wonderland, in love among the flowers, where time gets lost with no straw bars, tallying up the hours. The road runs down by the butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream. Do tell at the noonday bell it's time for a summertime dream. Time for a summer shower. Birds in all creation will be twittering in the trees, and down below's the pond I know you can swim in if you please. So if you come around when the mill shuts down, you can see what chivalry means. Steal away in the noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. Time for a summer shower. Let go, darling, I can feel the night wind cold. I guess I'd better go. I like you more than half as much as I love your Spanish moss. Spanish moss are hanging down, sweeter than the southern love we found. Spanish moss keeps on following my thoughts around. Georgia pine and ripple white, memories of Savannah summertime. Spanish moss Wish you knew what I was saying. So I'm rolling over thinking of the way things might have been. If she and I could have changed it all somehow. Spanish moss are hanging down, lofty as the sycamore you found. Spanish moss keeps on following my thoughts around. Georgia pine and ripple wine, kisses mixed with moonshine and red clay. Spanish moss, wish you knew what I was saying. So I'm rolling over thinking of the way things might have been. If she and I could have changed it all somehow. Let go, darling, I can feel the night wind call. The devil take the cost. I like the way your kisses flow, and I love your Spanish moss. Space shuttle ends where the subway begins. There's a tear on the face of the moon. From dusk until dawn they have searched all day long, but there's too many clues in this room. At best it is said we've been locked deep inside of an old seaman's chest full of charts, where maps are contained and what's left of his brains when his crew threw his balls to the sharks. All around the looking glass, dancing to a tune, sweeping out the house with a fine-tooth comb, which his story shown leads to ruin. In a word, it is said that at times we must fall, but the worst of it all was the lies. We died for the cause, just like regular outlaws, in the dust of an old lawman's eyes. In times best forgot, there was peace, there was not. In her pains, Mother Earth came to bloom. Her children were born in the eye of the storm, and there's too many clues in this room. The power that is stored in this no man's land of chance is the someone who knows what they're doing. The old soldiers say in their own crusty way, we've got too many troops in this room. All around the looking glass, dancing to a tune, sweeping out the house with a fine-tooth comb, which history shown leads to ruin. The space shuttle ends where the subway begins. Praise the Lord, there's a train leaving soon. From dusk until dawn they have searched all day long, but there's too many clues in this room.